So today I'm reviewing actually two fragrances from the same company, Fulton and Roark. So I got these two. Actually they sent me liquid fragrances as well as these solid clones, which are wonderful, by the way. Thank you for those. And so the thing I like about these immediately is that most of them seem to be very nature inspired, kind of foresty, like wood notes, or I mean, I'll show you in a second what they consist of, but I'm very interested in these solid clones in particular because I've never used solid fragrances before. So here's the first one, called Perpetua, and it has kind of directions on how to use it. And then the other one is this one, which is LTD Reserve number 15. And the thing that I like about these is that they're metal, it seems, which is another rarity in the fragrance industry. I'm going to start with this one, Perpetua. So apparently these are wax-based solid fragrances, and you slide them open. If I can slide it, there, like that. So it has a really nice scent. This, according to the label, it has Atlas Cedar, Neroli, and Amber as the main notes. And yeah, I mean, it's interesting because it's like a really light and fresh foresty smell. Usually you don't get that. Usually it's like more rustic, but this is surprisingly light and kind of fresh. So the story behind this one in particular is even the name Perpetua was inspired, I think, off of a beach in Oregon or someplace in Oregon, and they wanted to get that foresty, coastal, Pacific Coast inspiration. So the thing is, it's pretty easy. You just rub your finger on the scent and then you put it on your skin, and yeah, it comes out more immediately as soon as you put it on your skin, because obviously your skin's oil and warmth is going to warm up the fragrance and just make it smell more prominent. So yeah, it's a really nice, delicate sort of scent. The main thing, I think, the most prominent note, it's probably the neroli. It kind of has that floral scent, but then it's grounded by that Atlas Cedar, that nice woody note. And yeah, it's really good. The thing I like about this thing is that, first of all, it's solid. You're not gonna, if you sit on it accidentally, you're not gonna break it, right? It's metal. And, you know, opening it this way also makes sure, like, the fragrance itself isn't gonna get damaged or anything. And the size of it, and because it's so sturdy, it's great for just taking with you traveling or wherever, because, you know, it's not like a glass vial where it might break if you sit down on it or it's gonna spill or something. You know, solid fragrance, you can't spill it, so it's like the perfect travel companion. So I do like that it's not super overpowering. Sometimes fragrances that have, you know, amber and cedar wood notes, they can be kind of strong, but this is definitely on like the moderate to light side, which is very pleasant. And I can already see how the scent is kind of evolving. It becomes a warmer, more ambery scent the longer it stays on your skin, which is very, very pleasant. And you know, you can really get that. It has a little bit of the coastal notes, a little bit of the foresty notes. So it's a really nice kind of natural smelling blend. Then, let's see, the other one, LTD Reserve number 15. So this one has notes of salt, geranium, and black amber. I'm not really too familiar with black amber. I'm pretty sure it's just a slightly richer, maybe more musky version of amber. But anything with salt in it, any salt notes, I pretty much immediately like the fragrance. So this, of course, is also metal as well, I think. Looks the same on the inside. I already used it a bit, you could probably see, but this is really, really good. I might like this a little bit more than Perpetua, but it could just be my penchant for sea salt notes. But yeah, this really smells like the ocean. This really has that authentic kind of salty sea spray. And then, what is it mixed with? The geranium. Okay, so the geranium definitely gives it a bit of sweetness, a little bit of airiness, fresh springtime sort of scent. And the black amber, well, let me put it on and see if it smells any different on the skin. Okay, so that black amber it gives it definitely a more musky note compared to Perpetua, which just has some regular amber. Yeah, this is really good. I would wear this as like a regular daily fragrance. So the main notes you're getting here, really prominently the salt note, followed pretty much immediately by the black amber. It's that really warm, slightly woodsy sort of note. Yes, with a slight muskiness. The geranium is kind of faint. It's very, very light touch of sweetness. It's not super powerful, but between the salt and the black amber, it's really, really good. Similar to Perpetua, kind of a moderate, like medium ground strength. So it's not going to fill up the room or anything, but for this sort of moderate level, it has this nice kind of more intimate, more personal aura. It's still going to be noticeable to those, around you, so it's good. And it doesn't strike me as the scent that would disappear too quickly. I think this is going to stick around, especially since it's more of a physical, it's solid compared to a liquid fragrance, and that the wax that it has is going to stick better to your skin compared to just regular fragrance liquid oil. Yeah, it's really nice though. Despite the slight muskiness of the black amber, it still has a freshness. Like, you could really imagine yourself being on the coast somewhere, that real salt air all around you. Perpetua is fainter compared to this one. Overall, it still has a really nice natural sort of scent. Yeah, they're both really good though. I like kind of the more natural approach to, that sort of smell, the wood notes, the amber notes, the florals. Really, really good. And again, the big bonus here is how portable these little samples are. Because I usually don't bring perfumes with me when I go places because I'm always afraid that the liquid is going to leak because it can happen so easily. Or, maybe the vial itself will break. But you could put this in your car probably, you could put this in your pocket. It's not going anywhere. This is solid. You could throw it at someone's head probably for self-defense if you wanted to. But, yeah, very pleasant. That's pretty much all I have to say about these particular two solid clones. I believe the company has a variety of other solid clones on their website. And I also have 2 packets of liquid clones, which I want to do in another video. I wanted to focus on these solid ones for this video. But you can expect another video of me reviewing the liquid clones because there's some really nice little samples that I got that are kind of in the same vein, like natural woodsy notes or like tobacco and stuff like that. So look forward to that. But for now, that's all I have to say about these really interesting and very nice solid fragrances. If you have any comments or opinions about them, you can always leave them in the comment section down below. If you liked the video, leave a like, maybe subscribe, and I make videos throughout the week, so stick around for those.